What is going on out there, peeps? All right, people are like, hey, how come you haven't done something on the dong lately? And I said, well, there's not a lot going on with the currency, but some of you guys do like the other information because you're doing like me. You're considering getting into the Vietnam stock market. Oh, yeah. We're going to cover that here in just a second. First of all, this industrial park painting, drawing, replica, whatever you want to call it. This is an awesome looking model. This is what they're working on. There's supposed to be a lot of big business coming in there, and I absolutely see that happening. So before we get going, as usual, let's talk about the things that matter most right now. If you have not considered moving into precious metals, I highly recommend you do it. You want to diversify yourself. Some of you out there were saying for such a long time that you couldn't get into it. Now all of a sudden I'm hearing all kinds of great news, which makes me feel really good. All right, so nonetheless, if you are considering buying precious metals, please give our friends over there at Money Metal Exchange a consideration. The link is in the description. If you buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free half ounce of silver. All right, now, some of you are going, well, hold on, Pimpy, I'm not in the United States. So look in the description because I have other companies in other locations like the UK. There's one, if you look at the link for the UK, there's a promo code at the end of it. So if you spend, I guess it's 250 pounds or more, then they will send you a free ounce of silver. So make sure you use that promo code, all right? Also, Ireland's in there, Australia's in there, Canada's in there. So for those of you going, how do I get my hands on silver, Pimpy? I don't live in the United States. Just take a look down in the description to see if I got you covered, all right? All right, we got Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. Over here, we're talking about investment opportunities, including gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments like the Vietnam Dong. No politics there, please. Bring it over here to the hidden things in front of your eyes. You can talk about politics here. That's fine. We talk about QAnon, politics, current events, conspiracy things, you know what I mean? To us, it's not conspiracy, it's truth seeking. And for those of you who have not heard yet, Ruth Gator Ginsburg has passed away. This will give Trump a shot at another Supreme Court justice. For those of you who don't have Facebook at all, we do got Twitter. The link is in the description. Come on over, join me there. You can catch me on Twitter. Now, a lot of you keep going, hey, Pimpy, where do I buy the currencies? I used to send people to Exchange of America, but they are out of currencies. So this company here was recommended, although they're located in the UK. They have been taking care of a lot of my subscribers, so I'm very happy about that. Of course, whenever I'm dealing with a new company, I'm always nervous at first. But anyways, they let me know that if you guys decide to buy, whether it's the Vietnam Dong, the Iraqi dinar, the Zim dollars, or the look at the rupiah even, nice. Any of those currencies, make sure you guys go to discount code and use Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and it will drop some money off your overall cost. You can't go wrong with that. Getting money back is always great. All right, so what's happening over there in Vietnam? Well, as usual, let's go over what we're going to talk about. And that is when I'm looking at Vietnam, I'm looking for things that show me that the economy is going to strengthen, become stronger, going to expand. That's what I'm looking for. These things all affect the currency there. Obviously, the currency will increase in value as the US dollar crashes. So I am looking to see what's going on over there. Make no doubt about it, the US dollar is going to crash. So hang tight to your Vietnam dongs. That sounded terrible. You know what I meant. Hang on to your currency there. So let's find out what's going on. Vietnam ranks second on mergers and acquisition potential list. Of course they do. It makes absolutely great sense. There's a ton of people moving over into Vietnam as well as Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Philippines, all those places right around the South China Sea as people are pulling away from China. Vietnam has been ranked second after the U.S. in a list of world's most active, dynamic and potential markets for mergers and acquisition deals this year. According to the latest M&A investment index compiled by the research firm Euromonitor, Vietnam's standing had increased from last year. Vietnam was listed amongst a group of countries with positive mergers and acquisitions prospects together with China, the Philippines, Taiwan, and Saudi Arabia. Of course, there's the other ones. So the Philippines, Taiwan, those are the other countries that are benefiting from everybody being mad at China for the Rona. Anyways, Euro Monitor forecasted that Vietnam would retain its position in the top 20 countries with the highest investment. Okay, so good. There is a lot of investment coming from China, as you can well imagine, which is really smart if you think about this, all right? We're going to get into that here in just a little bit. There's a lot more details. So the Ministry of Planning and Investment reported that a total value of M&A transactions reached about 10 billion US dollars in 2018, up 60% over the previous year. Last year's reached 15.6. That's a 54% increase, and I anticipate it still happening as people are leaving China and looking for other places to start having their manufacturing done. So speaking of China, look at, if you can't beat them, then you should join them or buy them or invest in them. So here's what's going on. So China's losing all these companies, and a lot of people are moving them into, like I said, the countries I spoke about, including Vietnam. So China was around in the sea there bullying people, as you guys might have heard. They sunk a fishing ship that belonged to Vietnam. They've been kind of bullying people around, and then something bad happened for China. The United States Navy showed up with 2 destroyers and a battleship, and they were just cruising around there, and that kind of calmed things down real quick. But nonetheless, if you're smart and you can't just get mad and force these countries to bow down to you, just let them continue to be successful and do the next best thing. And that is invest in their companies. Come on, China. That's what they're doing. Many Chinese funds are pouring capital into the Vietnam stock market because of low valuations and further loosenings of foreign ownership in the near future. Of course, I told you guys why I want in on this. Right now, the stocks are really, really inexpensive. We can get in on the ground level. I want to update you that a person I reached out to did call me back. We're playing phone tag. So once I get the information, I promise to share with everybody that's interested in getting into the market over here. All right, I will let you know. Taiwan-based CTBC Vietnam's equity fund has registered to buy 21 million VFMVN Diamond ETF fund certificates from September 7th to October 6th to increase its ownership. Besides, CTBC Vietnam Equity Fund, no foreign fund has bought this fund's certificates until now. CTBC Vietnam Equity Fund has also received about 220,000 shares of the Chang Dinh Housing, Trading, and Investment. So, anyways, it is a newbie to Vietnam's capital market, established at the end of August. The fund is owned by the CTBC Investment, one of the leading asset manager companies in Taiwan. Dragon Capital is the advisor for this new fund. Its committed capital of 160 million bucks. So there you go. See, smart. Look, if you think China's the only people thinking about going in there, China and Pimpy talking about investing into Vietnam, you're sadly mistaken, man. There's a lot of people that are going to jump on this bandwagon. I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully soon, getting more information on how we could do that from here in the United States and elsewhere. Okay, but look at this. By the end of 2019, CTBC Financial Holdings had a total assets of more than 207 billion. Some major shareholders of this unit are Singapore GIC Investment Fund, BlackRock. Yeah, that's the company being used to buy up all the companies here in the debt, the corporate bond debt, as well as a lot of stock to keep our markets afloat here in the United States. Okay, so anyways, it goes on. Look at what are they investing in? So 500 million in dozens of blue chip stocks in Vietnam markets, such as the dairy firm. There it goes. Vina Milk, we hear about that all the time. Petro Vietnam, we hear about. I don't know what the next group is, but and then it continues down the list of things that they are investing in. They are investing in. Of course, I'm always looking for Vina Group or Vina Homes. Venn Homes, those are the ones I like. Those are the ones that seem to be constantly moving in a positive direction. So, okay, good. That just makes sense to me. Instead of running around trying to bully people into not going into trade agreements and messing with people, trying to take over them, the best thing you do is just sit back then and invest in their markets. So they might have took your manufacturing jobs away from you in China, but that doesn't mean you have to lose out. Just invest in those same manufacturing companies in another country. Very smart. Vietnam begins agriculture exports to the EU as trade deal cuts tariffs. So remember, part of the trade deal, the new one, was that they would slowly but surely start getting rid of tariffs until they got down to free trade altogether. So now that some of these tariffs are being moved, again, this is great for Vietnam. Many agriculture products will be exported to Europe under the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement in the next few days. So already, look, as we come out of the corona, I can only imagine how much the economy in Vietnam is going to really explode. Seriously, they're still kicking butt despite the fact that we're still dealing with the Rona. All right, you guys. So yeah, this is one of those things that you look for and you say, oh, how is this going to affect Vietnam? Of course, it's going to help their economy grow. And if it has a strong economy, then what happens? You have a stronger currency. Also, you pay attention to the companies you want to invest in. All right, you guys. So that's it for now. I do keep an eye on it, and I know I haven't been doing them every day like I used to. But again, I just didn't think that a lot of you were interested in the same things I was. I did share the information, and come to find out, that's not the truth. You actually are. All right, you guys, that's it for now. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it does help out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.